Hello, my beautiful listeners, and welcome back to the Wishing You Well podcast. I'm Maria Patrick, your health coach, and I'm grateful you're here with me today. Today's episode is about something incredibly powerful, yet often overlooked. We're talking about people who age powerfully and what they do before 9 a.m. Not perfectly, not rigidly, but intentionally. Because aging gracefully and powerfully and in a healthy way is not about chasing the fountain of youth. It's about building energy and resilience and clarity and vitality day by day. And the truth is, your morning sets the tone for not only your whole day, but for how you age. So I'd like to walk through the gentle, nourishing, and science-supported habits that can truly change your trajectory, starting as early as tomorrow morning. The people who age gracefully and powerfully before 9 a.m., the first thing they do is they wake up with purpose and not panic. People who age well don't start their day in a stress response. They don't immediately grab their phone. They don't flood their brain with notifications or rush into urgency. Instead, they take a pause. They create that pause, even if it's just a 2 to 5 minute pause. They wake up. They may place a hand on their heart, and they take long, slow, soft, full, deep, smooth, and continuous breaths. This small moment helps regulate the nervous system and reduce that first thing in the morning spike of cortisol. Because here is the truth. Chronic stress accelerates our aging, both internally and externally. So instead of starting your day with chaos and cortisol and chronic stress, start with connection. And that connection begins with the breath. You might add an affirmation to it. Say to yourself, today I choose peace. Today I support my body. Today I move with intention. Today I eat to support my health. Today I age with grace and power. This is how powerful aging begins, not with anti-aging creams, but with how you greet your life each and every morning. The second thing that powerful, healthy people do before 9 a.m. is they get their natural light in early. Morning sunlight is one of the most underrated anti-aging tools. I've mentioned it in previous episodes. Within the first 30 to 60 minutes of waking up, you'll want to step outside, even if it's just for a few minutes. This is going to help you regulate your circadian rhythm. If you can't get outside, get to a window. This is going to help you, once again, set your rhythm for the day, balance your hormones, elevate your mood, boost your metabolism, and help improve your sleep quality. Exposure to natural light is going to signal your body that it's time to wake up, and you want it to wake up properly and fully and completely, and then your internal clock will be set for the entire day. Even when the sun is not shining, even on cloudy days, the light still counts. So open your windows, step outside with your cup of tea, or even take a short walk if you're able to do so. Think of it as the daily morning message to your body. We are alive, we are aligned, and we are in rhythm. The third thing to do before 9 a.m., hydrate before you caffeinate. Before coffee comes water. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which is what I'm hoping that you're getting, your body is naturally dehydrated. People who age powerfully and gracefully support their cells by hydrating first thing in the morning. And you do that with water, preferably warm water. This is going to help flush out the toxins from your body, boost your energy, support your digestion for the day, and improve your skin health. It's a simple ritual. A glass of warm water with lemon or just pure clean water. You can even do what I do and add a pinch of mineral-rich salt or some electrolytes. Hydration is one of the simplest ways to support your longevity, and yet it's often skipped. So don't sleep on that one. The fourth thing that powerful agers do before 9 a.m. is that they move their body gently. They don't punish their bodies. They gently wake their bodies up. It's not an intense workout. In fact, gentle movement can be more beneficial for long-term health. Think of stretching, yoga, walking, qigong. Slow, mindful movement improves your circulation, supports your lymphatic flow, and reduces inflammation in the body. This is where practices like the one that I practice and teach, qigong, this is where it really shines, because qigong is a practice that combines gentle movement with intention and breath work. And even 5 to 10 minutes can make a difference. Movement in the morning says to your body, I am investing in my strength and my flexibility and my future. Your body detoxifies overnight, but in the morning it needs to finish the job and it needs support in order to do that. So people who age well often include small daily detox habits in the morning, like dry brushing and gentle stretching and deep breathing and even rebounding. Save the sweating for later in the day and use a dry brush or a gua sha or a rebounder or just some good old-fashioned jumping jacks to help your body with its overall morning detox. Dry brushing, as an example, it supports your lymphatic system. The lymphatic system, as we know, doesn't have its own pump. So when you do dry brushing, you're going to help reduce the puffiness in your body. It's going to support your immune function, and your skin will get enhanced. And it gives your whole body a sense of an appearance of vitality. A few minutes before your morning shower can go a long way, making a big difference. Powerful agers are also very protective of their mental space, and before 9 a.m., they're very intentional about what they allow into their mind. They don't start with negative news or endless scrolling. Instead, they choose mindful practices like gratitude, prayer, meditation, journaling. Or if they're exposing themselves to some type of content, media, digital or otherwise, they make it inspiring and positive content, because your thoughts influence your biology. Positive mental states have been shown to reduce inflammation and support longevity. You can even begin with something as simple as writing down one intention for your day, or 3 things that you're grateful for. Even if it's the same 3 things every day, and one of those 3 could be, you're so grateful to be alive, so grateful for another day. You're going to create a mental environment that supports healing and growth. In Chinese medicine, there's a powerful saying that goes like this: Yi Dao, Qi Dao. Where the mind goes, the energy flows. So if we begin our day before 9 a.m. in a positive mental state, our energy will follow and flow there for the rest of the day. Not everyone needs to eat immediately upon waking, although I do recommend getting protein in within the first 30 to 60 minutes of being awake. But when powerful and graceful agers eat early, they choose nourishment over convenience. They focus on protein, healthy fats, and fiber. When you take in protein, healthy fats, and fiber, you're going to help stabilize your blood sugar for the day and prevent energy crashes later in the day. Some examples of a wonderful way to start your day with protein, healthy fats, and fiber: eggs with vegetables, a smoothie with protein and greens, Greek yogurt with berries and seeds. Balanced nutrition in the morning supports your brain health, your hormonal balance, and your metabolic function. Those are all keys for aging well. There's a difference between, when it comes to aging, your chronological age and your biological age. Your biological age is influenced by your daily habits. So the morning routines play a huge role in regulating your hormones, as we've said, your hormones, your blood sugar, the repair of your cells, the inflammation level in your body. When you create a consistent, supportive morning rhythm before 9 a.m., you're essentially telling your body, we're safe, we're stable, and we can repair and thrive. And that's what slows aging at the cellular level. And that is so, so important. Here is another really important key part of all this. People who age powerfully don't do everything perfectly. They do a few important things and they do them consistently. It's not about a 2-hour morning routine. It's about small, meaningful habits that you can repeat daily. Even a 20-minute morning routine can be transformative in aging gracefully. So as I close today's episode, I want you to ask yourself, what is one thing that I can start doing before 9 a.m.? One thing that I can do tomorrow that my future self will thank me for. Just one. Start there, because powerful aging doesn't happen overnight. It happens every morning. It happens before 9 a.m. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Share this episode with someone you love, and don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you'll never miss an episode. Until next time, I hope that your mornings are filled with energy and balance, and that they lead you to living a beautifully aligned and healthy life. As always, I am wishing you well.